G'day guys, Rob here from Hunt Oz, and thank you for joining me yet again for part 2 of 3 of the ThermTec launch review video series. Now the product that I bring to the table to introduce you to next is this absolute little pocket rocket, being the Cyclone 625. Now, what it lacks in stature, it definitely makes up for in punch. I can tell you now, this thing will be very deceptive to many. You might look at it and think, Rob, surely not. Compared to video 1, where I showed you the Wild 650L Pro, which is probably more of that conventional look of a handheld monocular. This thing here, believe it or not, has delivered for me out in the field, out on a deer hunt. Literally didn't want to carry too much weight, went into the pocket, almost forgot it was there, to be honest with you. And when I did manage to put one down and the grass was a little bit thick, we started to scratch our heads thinking how we're going to find it. This little monster right here came into its own, made life real easy in finding our animal. And I can tell you now, it's what I'd classify as a surprise packet. Like I say, literally, when you look at it like that, it'll literally disappear in your hand. Sort of, if I do that, you can almost not even see it. So from that point of view, it's tiny but mighty. That's what we'll call it, tiny but mighty. Again, as I did in my first video, I really want to highlight some of the features of the variety of products as part of my launch video range. The first one being the more conventional sort of handheld monocular. This thing, like I say, whether you're a backwoods hunter, whether you like to go in deep, pack in, and don't want to carry too much weight, whether you're just a hiker and you want to have a little bit of extra in your pocket to be able to see, should you be out after dark, as to what's further up ahead the trail, things like this are definitely worth their weight in gold. Now, as I did in the first video, I'm just going to briefly touch on some of the things that believe it or not, ThermTec's managed to cram into such a tiny unit. And again, credit to the guys in the lab that are really putting this all together, because you wouldn't think there's much room in there for what they've managed to put in, but they have. So from that point of view, I'm just going to highlight a few things that an end user should be looking for in a thermal product, especially if you're looking for ultra light yet super powerful. The unit itself, I guess we'll start with sensor and optics. It runs the 640 by 512 pixel sensor. So right away off the bat, there's no cutting corners there. You've most definitely gone straight up into the strong range, if you will. There's no 384s or 480s here, straight to a 640. So bang, we go. Your pixel pitch, you're looking at approximately, I think it was 12 micrometers, thereabouts, with a thermal sensitivity of less than or equal to around the 20 millikelvin. So again, something that big, that's just next level. So again, credit to you people that are designing these units. Beyond that, your refresh rate, very similar to the unit in the first video. You're looking at 50 hertz refresh rate, which will eliminate your ghosting and lagging if you are tracking moving targets. And from that point of view, will give you the best image quality possible. Your objective lens here, again, not a massive one. No comments out there. That said and done, 25mm, definitely for the size of the unit, it is adequate, and it is, what's the word I'm looking for? Enough. So that's said and done, guys. Like I say, that covers that side of things there. You've got your optical magnification, 1.4 is your base, and you've got your digital zoom, 1:4 continuous. Field of view in this one here, you're looking at, obviously with the smaller one, you're looking at 30.8 meters thereabouts by 24.5, 24.6 at 100 meters. So quite a good field of view there. And again, the detection range for something this small is quite impressive at approximately the 1300 meter mark. If you were looking at a standard sort of human-sized target, obviously smaller animals, it would sort of need to be in the lesser range. But that said and done, if you were looking for something along those lines, it'll definitely cover you there. Display and image, visuals and the like. Your display that you're going to look through, I'll spin it that way for you. You're looking at a 0.39-inch AMOLED display, resolution of 1024 by 768 pixels, which again, for a unit of this size, is very, very good, and right up there, obviously. Not quite up there with the 650L Pro, but again, different size unit and obviously different size capabilities there as well. So you can't really compare apples and oranges, but for something of this size, that's batting way above averages. So very impressive nonetheless. One thing I didn't mention in the first video, but it does have obviously the 6 different color palettes. So depending on what color styles you like, really you can choose whatever your eye catches and whatever really gives you the best look of the environment you're in and obviously the target you're looking to acquire. Your viewing modes, you've also got forest, target, and outline, so you can select through those in your menu. And then I guess we'll step across to sort of system functions and electronics. Your image processing, what I classify, or what they classify that I've encountered, is your AI distance measurement and your ThermTec AI calibration. So that obviously improves your situation there, being able to give you the best image quality, which it all comes back to every time. Your target tracking, you've got smart heat tracking and picture-in-picture modes as well. Media recording, again, for me personally, it's massive, whether it's pictures, videos, it all matters to me. And again, for such a tiny unit, they've still managed to get in. Obviously, it doesn't take much space for storage. We all know that these days. But again, a very, very fair and adequate 32 gigabytes of data built in. No need to sort of buy extra cards. It's all in the system for you. So from that point of view, you can just get straight out there and hit the paddocks or the track or wherever else you're heading. So no need to spend extras on that. Connectivity, you've got the built-in Wi-Fi hotspot. So again, you can go back and use that smart app and the remote control, being able to utilize all the features that the two working together can offer. Obviously, you can also send across your information forwards and backwards, images and the like, and all the other things that you may need. Or obviously, as I mentioned in the previous video, allow anyone who's with you to be able to see what you're seeing as well at the same time through live view. So great in that sense as well. And just over on this side here, just a little flip up without sacrificing the rating of the IP rating. You've got your USB port there, so if you did want to pop in, you've got your Type-C cable there, pretty standard these days. I think everything runs the USB Type-C, or virtually everything, for data transfers, and you can even obviously charge your battery internally there as well. Speaking of batteries, it does run off the 18650 battery. Pops in the gate here, you literally little press, gate opens up, pop in your 18650 and away you go. Being that it's such a small unit, it doesn't obviously consume as much power. And the other one, I think off memory, ran for 6 hours or thereabouts in the Wild 650L. This one will give you 8 hours. That said, carry a couple of batteries with you, quickly interchangeable. Or that said, you can also, if you carry yourself a little power bank or a very lightweight one, like I tend to do as well on the quiet, you can pop that straight in, literally charge it while it's in your pocket, or even hold it in your left hand, charger out the right. You can still use the actual unit itself while it's charging the battery internally. So from that point of view, quite good. And again, I suppose stature and size, something like this is so compact, you're able to really pack it away easily and not have to worry about too much of a footprint. And obviously weight comes with that as well. I think 261 grams excluding the battery. Again, not much weight to it at all, guys. Literally, you'll forget it's there until you need it. But that said and done, it's awesome. And as the other 650L Pro, operating temperatures, you're looking at -20 all the way to obviously 50 degrees. So from that point of view, well and truly covered the range here in Australian conditions. As I mentioned earlier, your protection rating, IP67, dustproof, waterproof, and obviously if it pops into a bit of water, I wouldn't go using it in the swimming pool. But that said and done, bit of rain, maybe drops into a small puddle before you quickly dive in and grab it. It'll definitely survive that. My advice, look after your gear better than that, guys. You're better than that. So again, that's just a real quick snapshot video. If you are looking for something lightweight, super compact, but be able to get maximum image quality for your money, that 640 sensor really delivers. And as I say, I've used it out in the field. I'm not here just telling you facts and figures that I've rattled off an internet or anything else. I definitely don't read manuals, so I won't be getting any info from that for you. But like I say, it's just really brings something different to the table than what the actual the Wild 650L Pro did. Really impressive unit, different end of the scale, different users, if you will, but really hits the same levels that ThermTec is setting for themselves and all their products, being right up there. Again, if you'd like to pop online, if you are looking at something like this, whether you're looking at adding it to your kit, great introduction to thermals, even to be able to go out and buy yourself an affordable 640. I don't think those two words usually go together, to be honest with you, but something like this definitely brings it to the table. Spiker being the Australian distributor, you can jump on the Spiker website, you can pop into your local gun store, any Spiker distributor for that matter. If they don't have it in stock, tell them to get it in stock. Or again, I'll do exactly the same for you as I did in the previous video. For those that have hung around to this point in the video, my good mates at Delta Tactical, Danny and Tony, always go above and beyond for me, and knowing what I'm doing, trying to spread the good word on these ThermTec products, they have been very generous in offering me a code to pass on to everyone out there. When you get to the checkout, any of the ThermTec range on their website, and I'm sure they'll honor it in person as well for you. If you, when you get to the checkout, pop in the code HUNTAUS, Hunt Oz, you'll get yourself a bit of a discount there. So you're not getting any less product, but you're definitely paying less for it. So my advice, give the boys at Delta Tactical a call. You can pop in if you're local to the area, make an appointment. They'll actually run you through the product. They'll show you how everything works and really set you up to be able to go away from the store with your own product, but more importantly, be armed with all the information you need to get the most out of it on day/night one. So again, guys, Danny and Tony, thank you so much for doing that for me and all the followers and anybody else watching this video that it manages to reach. You guys keep doing the good work and I'll keep spreading the message for you. But again, from me, Hunt Oz, here at the table, ThermTec Cyclone 625, ultralight, small monocular. If you're looking for something like this, you're going to be hard pressed to find anything better for less. And when you add that little bit of a discount in as well, I reckon you might be onto a winner. That's part 2 wrapped up, guys. There's one more to come, part 3 in the video series for the ThermTec launch. For those that do follow me online, I think you know what's coming next. I'm a little bit biased towards it. I won't say what it is. I'll introduce it to you in the next video. But again, from me to you, thank you for watching and tuning in. ThermTec, thank you for doing what you're doing. And stick around because the next video is coming really soon. Guys, much appreciated. Have a great night. Speak to you soon.